Hello, it's Wednesday, November 2nd, and I'm Natalie Woods with your MaxiForex Daily News. The U.S. dollar strengthened across the board as Greece's call for a referendum on its rescue package raised uncertainties over whether the bailout plan would survive, sending investors looking for refuge. The ISM manufacturing PMI came out at 50.8%. Wall Street closed negative as the Dow Jones fell by 2.48% and the Nasdaq declined by 2.89%. Crude oil ended with a third day of losses, dropping by 1.1% and closing at $91.40 a barrel. Gold declined by 0.8% and struggled to close above the $1,700 area at $1,711 an ounce. Today, the ADP non-farm employment change is expected at 102,000 versus the previous 91,000. The euro weakened for a third day against the dollar, reaching its lowest level in 3 weeks, as the Greek Prime Minister announced he wants a public vote on the last week's EU debt deal. Investors reacted to this note negatively, and the European currency crushed with the global stocks as well. Further negative development could possibly persuade the European Central Bank to cut the interest rates as the demand for the euro diminishes. Breaking the support level of the 1.3620 will lead to the pair into further decline. Otherwise, we might see a rebound to the 1.3800 areas. Overall, the euro dollar traded with a low of 1.3607 and with a high of 1.3871. Today, the German unemployment change is expected at minus 10,000 versus the previous minus 26,000. The euro dollar last traded at 1.3719. The British pound slumped against the US dollar, affected by the weakness of the eurozone. Manufacturing PMI came out worse than expected at 47.4 versus the 50. The prelim GDP came out at 0.5%. Breaking the support area of 1.5900 will lead the pair into further decline. Otherwise, we might see a rebound to the 1.6030 areas. Overall, the pound dollar traded with a low of 1.5888 and a high of 1.6093. Today, the construction PMI is expected unchanged at 50.1. The pound dollar last traded at 1.5984. The dollar slightly gained versus the Japanese yen, and the pair has been trading without big swings during the volatile trading session. There is no expectations for the pair to display any strong moves due to the Bank of Japan's intervention in the Forex market. Trading above the support level of 77.50 will force the pair to remain bullish. Overall, the dollar-Japanese yen traded with a low of 78 and a high of 78.99. The dollar-Japanese yen last traded at 78.15. The Canadian dollar weakened versus the US dollar. The Canadian currency plunged after the Greek Prime Minister decided to put last week's European Union agreement to a referendum. Breaching the resistance level of 1.0270 might push the pair higher. Otherwise, a retrace to the parity levels is possible. Overall, the US dollar CAD traded with a low of 0.9972 and a high of 1.0206. The US dollar CAD last traded at 1.0181. Thank you for joining us today. For more information, please visit us at MaxiForex.ru for all your online trading needs. I'm Natalie Woods, wishing you a happy trading.